I feel like he opposed a lot of challenges. He a balanced fighter, well-rounded fighter. So, he gonna bring the best out of me.
Frank Martin isn't seeing himself as an underdog, as he has now promised to be Gervonta Davis's first kryptonite. Predicting his fight, he promised to do the unimaginable by knocking Tank out. That'll be a mind-blowing sight to see.
You don't like body shots. You don't like body shots. I ain't gonna prove to you. I'm gonna prove to the niggas that you can't.
June 15th is the day the world of boxing has been waiting for, where the self-acclaimed face of boxing returns to the ring. Alongside David Benavidez versus Alexander Gvozdyk, the three-division world champion, Gervonta "Tank" Davis, will defend his World Boxing Association lightweight world title against unbeaten top contender Frank the Ghost Martin in a few days at the MGM Grand Garden, Las Vegas. There are plenty of intriguing options for Davis in the future, but he'll have to come through with the win against Martin to maintain leverage in future negotiations for bigger fights.
You don't know me.
But the little female he got.
That's the problem.
But that little female you got, she probably around here somewhere. I'll catch up with her.
Some of the best boxers in the division, like Vasily Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson, and a host of lightweight fighters are on the queue to meet with Gervonta Davis, especially after he briefly announced his new fight deal worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
While Gervonta Davis was taking his regular shots at his former mentor, he claimed his new fight deal has earned him more than the legend's $200 million deal with Showtime in 2013. He said to Cigar Talk, "I'm at the point where I passed him, and I'm doing it at a young age. When Floyd Mayweather was 29, he wasn't doing it like me. You'll see," he added. That 6-7 fight deal that I was talking about, that's bigger than Mayweather's 6-fight deal that Floyd had with Showtime in 2013, and I'm just releasing it here. However, that isn't even where the heat is from at the moment. Frank Martin is gearing up to prove his doubters wrong in the upcoming clash against Gervonta "Tank" Davis, and he couldn't be more excited about it. Speaking to TMZ Sports, Martin revealed that he thrives on criticism, using it as motivation to fuel his drive and ambition. With the WBA lightweight world title fight just around the corner on June 15th at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Martin is ready to shock the world. Martin, boasting an impressive 18-0 record with 12 knockouts, feels more than prepared to take on one of the best pound-for-pound boxers in the world.
Him, the world, a lot of people may not expect that I got, so I'm just ready to go in there and capitalize off of the moment.
When you look at the odds, obviously they're going to face.
I got a lot of things that the world, a lot of people may not expect that I got, he confidently stated, emphasizing his readiness to step into the ring and deliver a performance that will leave everyone in awe. Despite the skepticism surrounding his chances, Martin remains unfazed. He embraces the doubt and uses it to his advantage. "That stuff is embraced," he said. "Bet with me, win with me. That stuff is one of them things I embrace. I'm eating off it. It's fuel to me, so it is what it is." For Martin, the criticism is nothing but a source of strength and motivation. As the fight approaches, Martin is aware that he is not the betting favorite, with Davis heavily favored at around -600. However, he doesn't see this as a disadvantage. In fact, he believes it will only make Tank more alert and focused in the ring. Martin is eager to face a well-rounded and balanced opponent, as he knows it will bring out the best in both fighters. In anticipation of the showdown, Martin has a direct message for Davis. "I hope I get the best version of you, cause you gon' get the best version of me for sure." He then reinforced this with a post Instagram, sending a stern warning to Gervonta Davis saying, "I won't let anyone break me." He is determined to deliver an unexpected and spectacular performance, showcasing his skills and proving that he is a force to be reckoned with in the boxing world. With the stage set and the anticipation building, all eyes will be on Frank Martin as he steps into the ring on June 15th. And while Frank Martin is clearly the underdog, his boxing record proves he's got so much in his arsenal for Tank Davis.
I'm just ready to go in there and capitalize off of the moment.
When you look at the odds, obviously they're going to favor someone like that. Do you even put that in your mind, or do you embrace that? Because if nobody's giving you a chance to win, you get the shock.
Martin had the first step-up fight of his career on April 20th, 2021, as he was booked to face fellow unbeaten prospect Jerry Perez in the main event of a Fox Sports 1 broadcast card, which took place at the Shrine Exposition Hall in Los Angeles, California. He won the fight by a 7th-round knockout as he floored Perez with a looping left hook. Martin landed more than twice the amount of punches his opponent had, outlanding Perez 100-47. He was up on the scorecards at the time of the stoppage, with 2 judges awarding him every previous round of the bout, while the 3rd judge scored all but one of the rounds in his favor. Martin was booked to face Ryan Kielczewski in the featured bout of the preliminary portion of the Manny Pacquiao versus Yordanis Ugas Fox Sports pay-per-view, which took place on August 21st, 2021, at the T-Mobile Arena in Paradise, Nevada. He won the fight by a dominant, unanimous decision, with all 3 judges scoring every round of the bout for him. Martin landed 198 total punches throughout the 10-round affair, while Kielczewski was able to land only 54 of the 322 punches he threw.
If nobody's giving you a chance to win, you get to shock the world. People can make some money from you.
That shit embraced, I say, bet with me, win with me. That shit is one of them things, I embrace it,
On December 14th, 2021, the Philippines-based Sanman Promotions announced that the twice-defeated Romero Duno would be Frank Martin's next opponent. The fight was scheduled to take place on January 1st, 2022, on the undercard of the Luis Ortiz and Charles Martin Showtime pay-per-view. Duno's head coach Osmiri Fernandez threw in the towel at the 2:54-minute mark of the 4th round after Martin had twice knocked Duno down. He was up 30-27 on all 3 of the judges' scorecards at the time of the stoppage.
Seen the live with him and Bill, and he said something about a Chrome Hearts bag. Was that what set you off? What set you off that you was like, I gotta do that?
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. A lot of people don't know what Floyd. Everything that Floyd said right there.
Martin was expected to face the one-time WBA super featherweight title challenger Ricardo Nunez on July 9th, 2022, as the opener of the Mark Magsayo versus Ray Vargas Showtime tripleheader. Nunez withdrew from the fight on July 5th due to visa issues and was replaced by the twice-defeated Jackson Marinez. Martin won the fight by a 10th-round knockout. He twice knocked Marinez down, once in the 9th and once in the 10th round. Martin was up on the scorecards with scores of 88-82, 88-82, and 87-83.
Once again, things heating up already for this main event in WBA.
Martin faced the unbeaten Michael Rivera on December 17th, 2022 at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas in Las Vegas, Nevada in the main event of a Showtime broadcast card. Both fighters were ranked as top 10 lightweights by The Ring at the time of the bout's booking. He won the fight by unanimous decision with scores of 120-107, 117-110, and 118-109. Martin scored the sole knockdown of the bout in the 7th round as he dropped Rivera with a counter left straight. Martin faced the undefeated 2016 Olympics bronze medalist Artem Harutyunyan in the main event of a Showtime broadcast card, which took place at Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas in Paradise, Nevada on July 15th, 2023. He won the fight by a narrow, unanimous decision. 2 of the judges scored the fight 115-112 for Martin, while the 3rd ringside official scored the contest 114-113 in his favor. Martin was able to knock Harutyunyan down in the final round, and this time, Martin caused an uproar by withdrawing from negotiations to fight unbeaten Shakur Stevenson of rival promoter Top Rank in November. He's now landed a more high-profile date against the Baltimore Slugger, who last year generated 1.2 million pay-per-view buys in his stoppage victory over Garcia. Having given Ryan Garcia his biggest win, Derek James is prepared to do the same for Frank Martin, as he's been seen in their heated press conference. maintaining a very passive countenance as expected, with Davis firing some shots at him.
Talk. I could imagine that. Dad's right there also.
Is that like part of the job of a great trainer, though? Is you take that on too, as well as just training the fighter? He's a bit of a.
As both fighters prepare for fight week, they'll be looking to build from the experience of their first press conference. The press conference for an event that will also have the David Benavidez versus Alexander Gvozdyk for the World Boxing Council interim super middleweight title happened last month at the press conference event in Las Vegas, where all 4 fighters of this doubleheader presented themselves for the Saturday, June 15th event. When Tank Davis jumped on stage, he was fired up and got his own show going in front of the cameras and the microphones. Frank Martin seemed a little tense during the entire exchange as Davis seemed in his element with some controversial jokes. As they started talking on the mics, the situation got more heated when they stood up for their face-off.
Up all ready for this main event, the WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. Fighters, take your seats.
Warren made the mistake to place his hand on Gervonta Davis's face, and the champion slapped it down. The person who was avoiding conflict in the middle had a slight moment of panic, but the situation diffused rapidly. But Davis had another moment where he joked he wanted to meet Martin's companion, either his wife or his girlfriend. That little female he got, she's probably around here somewhere. I'll catch up with her. That was also an uncomfortable moment that showed how much of a savage Gervonta Davis can be. But that wasn't all. Davis also pulled up on Martin after the event and interrupted his interview with members of the press. Tank Davis was feeling sharp and slick with his tongue at the press conference. He said this to Martin in the press. "I'm glad to be back in the ring. I've been off for a long time. I want to be flawless and do what I do best, and that's to give you fans the best boxing you've seen up to date. He's a front runner. I'm telling you, it's a different beast in front of you. There's nobody walking with him, holding his hand. It's not going to be the same on June 15th. There's a lot of nonsense stuff built up. I'm going to take it out on him. I'm sorry it's going to be him. I'm definitely looking forward to, all around the board, just being back in the ring," Davis said. Also, during the conference, Gervonta "Tank" Davis threatened to take out 14 months of frustration on Frank Martin when they fight on June 15th. The 29-year-old Davis will defend his World Boxing Association lightweight title against his rival at Las Vegas's MGM Grand, having remained inactive since stopping Ryan Garcia at a catchweight of 136 pounds in April 2023. In the aftermath of his biggest victory, Davis was sentenced to 90 days of home detention at the home of his trainer Calvin Ford, after he pleaded guilty to 4 counts stemming from a crash in November 2020 that injured 4 people, including a pregnant woman. He then served 44 days at a detention center after a judge ruled on June 1st that he violated the terms of his house arrest by moving to a luxury hotel and then a new home. Less than 2 weeks after defeating Garcia, Davis was also sentenced to 3 years probation and 200 hours of community service.
Age, weight, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's
That
a, yeah, that's a part of
deal,
it.
he don't know about that yet, but that's bigger than his deal.
Davis has similarly since seen his rivals, Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, enhance their reputations, and Garcia talk of a rematch following his victory in April over Haney, before agreeing to return to the ring for his biggest test to date. "I'm definitely looking forward to, all around the board, just being back in the ring," Davis said. "I've been off for a long time. I've been in jail. I've been under house arrest and things like that. I'm just happy to be back here where I'm comfortable. I could be flawless and do what I do best, and that's give you fans the best boxing you've seen to date. Come June 15th, I ain't ready with a load of talk. Martin's a front runner. They think they are thugs and stuff like that, but I'm telling you, it's a different beast in front of him. It's a different beast. Nobody is going to be able to save him on June 15th, and it's a lot of stuff built up. It's a lot built up, and I'm going to take it out on him. I'll see you all June 15th. Davis's profile as one of the world's highest profile fighters owes much to his former association with Floyd Mayweather Jr. He was present at the MGM the night in 2012 when Mayweather outpointed Miguel Cotto, and is relishing the prospect of being the lead attraction at one of the most celebrated fight venues in the world. "I'm just happy to be back in the mix, and happy to fight at the MGM," he said. This will probably be my second time fighting here, but I remember coming to watch Floyd versus Cotto, and I walked through the front door and I saw all the celebrities and things like that, mink coats on and things like that. I always wanted to be a part of something like this, so I'm just grateful to be in this position, and also to be on this card with another young lion like myself, and to give the fans what they want to see. Since Davis Garcia, which proved the biggest fight of 2023, Martin, who trains alongside Garcia at Derek James's Texas-based gym, has recorded a decision victory over Artem Harutyunyan. "It's a blessing just to be here," said the challenger Martin, also 29. "It's a blessing just to get this type of opportunity to come here and show the world what I'm about. I've got to say hats off. I appreciate Gervonta Davis for even taking the fight. I believe they messed up by taking the fight, but I do appreciate them giving me this opportunity to show the world what I'm about. I'm ready to go out and shock the world and do what I do what people think I can't do. It means everything to fight for a world title. I've been working for it. I've been the underdog in this since I started from the beginning. I've been watching everything. I know how his nonsense walks. I'm going to touch his butt up. I know how he and his whole team walk." And after this, Gervonta Davis also hit out at Floyd Mayweather as well. It's known to all that the boxing legend has been feuding with former protege Davis on social media after the talented young star suggested he would knock out Mayweather. Mayweather and Davis have become embroiled in a public feud, but their public row has taken a fresh turn, as Tank was asked about a fight with Money Mayweather following the press conference to announce his fight with Frank Martin, to which he responded, "Me and Floyd? A spanking." The 47-year-old has since teased a return to the ring again in an exhibition in Mexico on Instagram, with the full announcement due on May 15th. Of course, it is almost certain that the pair will not do battle given their significant age gap, in addition to the fact that Mayweather retired from the professional ranks in August 2017. But the former 5-weight world champion has been competing in exhibition contests since his retirement and still considers himself very much active. He last fought in a farcical exhibition with John Gotti III in June 2023, which descended into chaos as Mayweather's rival was disqualified, leading to a chaotic brawl. It is unclear who the opponent will be, but Mayweather has been linked to a whole host of new challenges, including a failed sequel with Gotti III. Mayweather and Davis now carry a strained relationship since Tank split from the Mayweather Promotions banner, where he was guided to first become world champion in 2017. Their working association deteriorated in 2022 as Davis elected to part ways with the promotional company and work solely with his advisor Al Heyman. Rumors of a fresh feud began before his victory over Ryan Garcia in April 2023, where he accused Mayweather of not letting him train in his gym, but the pair initially squashed their supposed beef and celebrated together when he picked up his stoppage win. But to show the amount of trouble Tank has gotten himself into lately, his beefs aren't just against Floyd Mayweather. Elsewhere, he's been involved in another feud with undisputed women's world champion Claressa Shields. After Devin Haney's loss, Tank Davis had come after the Haneys with so much force that raised questions. And then, taking notice of Tank Davis's emphatic trolling, Shields uploaded a post on X claiming that Tank did not hold positive feelings toward Devin Haney. Tank really just doesn't like Devin Haney, and it shows, Davis responded to the post by openly declaring his dislike for The Dream. "I don't like you, Devin, and the rest of you all. Now, what's up?" One individual agreed with Tank in the comments section and took a dig at Shields. Finally, someone said it, because she's really shady too.
Between me and Tank yesterday, let me tell y'all, because this was first of all, listen, because this is why I started talking about it first. Why I made that video about Jake and I hashtag Gervonta.
Davis responded by making a derogatory remark about the Olympic gold medalist's appearance. "I would be too, look how she looks." Interestingly, Claressa Shields also took notice of Gervonta Davis's statement about her appearance and responded in the comments. Shields shared that she planned on taking a shot at Davis in a song. "I'm dissing you on a song next, midget. I got a great verse for you, champ." And in another interview, when she was asked about the ongoing back and forth between her and Tank, and just before the reporter could complete his statement, she interrupted, saying, "Damn Tank." She then continued after she was informed by the reporter of the Gervonta Tank Davis and Frank Martin press conference that was holding the next day, saying, "I don't give a damn where he's going to be. I won't be there. That's all I got to say to him, and I hope Frank Martin tears his butts everywhere balloon." And that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.